Many people ask, does it matter where you place your trigger finger on your trigger? And the answer to that is not as easy as you might think. So let's investigate that in this video. Welcome to the Patriot Training YouTube channel. My name is Clay Howell. I'm the owner and head firearms instructor at Patriot Training. The purpose of this video is to investigate where you should put your trigger finger on your trigger for maximum results. In short, there's a lot of people that believe that where you place your trigger finger can affect where your groups go. This is not entirely true, but it's not entirely false either. The trigger finger placement can be important, but in this video I'm going to demonstrate how to get a good group regardless of which trigger finger placement you use, and what that tells me is that there's something more as well. You know, so many people are obsessed about where you put your finger on the trigger. I'm here to tell you that if you manipulate your trigger correctly, it doesn't matter where you put your finger. Also, grip can be an important factor here. If you've got a good firm grip, it can also reduce the importance of where you put your trigger finger. Let's watch. Using a loaded gun, I am going to fire 5 shots into the numeral 3 using the tip of the pad of my finger. Now I'm going to over-insert my finger and put the middle of my finger on the trigger. Now I'm going to way over-insert and put the thickest part of the pad of my trigger finger in there. Give me a second to build this one up. It doesn't quite work right. Add one extra. Let's go take a look at the target. As you can see, it really matters where you put your trigger finger. Not. Okay, you've seen the results. Now let's postulate, why could the group be pretty tight when the finger on the trigger changed from shot group to shot group? And how could that be? Well, very simply, the purpose of proper trigger manipulation is to press the trigger directly to the rear without disturbing the sight picture on the gun in the process. And as long as you squeeze with 15 E's as we teach, you will be able to do that. It doesn't matter where you place your trigger finger. That said, many people, when they change the place on their finger that they touch the trigger, it helps them be more conscious and aware of how much they are either jerking on the trigger or how much they are going easy on that trigger. So sometimes coaching a student to change their finger placement can help, but understand that if you're coaching someone to do this and they are a novice shooter, you're giving them the wrong coaching. A better coaching tactic would be to impress upon them how to slowly and properly squeeze the trigger. And we have several ways we accomplish this in Patriot Training classes. Most notably, I will put my finger inside the trigger guard with the student while their sights are on target and they are ready to fire, and I will actuate the trigger with their finger underneath mine like that. And the purpose of that exercise is they can feel that I'm not yanking on that trigger. They can feel that I'm gradually increasing pressure until the gun discharges. Usually when I do that exercise with a student, whatever trigger manipulation issues they were having usually goes away. And furthermore, if they have a reversion later in the class and they start doing things the way they've always done them, which includes yanking on the trigger, they are often able to immediately tell what they did wrong and immediately diagnose and immediately rectify the situation and fix it and make up those misses and make some hits instead.